This man, the only thing more entertaining than his penchant for lying is his abject ignorance. Let's listen to this interview and then we'll come back and just fact check history.
Because tariffs, we were our wealthiest in the 1890s.
We were the wealthiest in the 1890s? Maybe your family was the wealthiest in the 1890s before you lost all their money. But America, not quite. Admittedly, I'm no expert. I know the law way better than I know economy, but I'm pretty confident when I tell you that I'm sure America reached its peak economic prosperity in the 1950s when it's producing 50% of the world's GDP. But this guy goes on in his interview and says this about McKinley.
We're going to rename Mount McKinley into Mount McKinley because he was a great president from Ohio. He was a senator from Ohio. He was a very successful businessman who believed strongly in tariffs.
Now, three things I know for a fact about McKinley. Number one, not a senator, never been a senator. He was a representative, he was governor of Ohio, and then he became president, but he wasn't a senator. Number two, he was not a successful businessman. In fact, he wasn't even a businessman at all. This guy was a lawyer. And number three, his tariffs, the McKinley tariffs, did America absolutely no good. While they had short-term effects on more revenues for the government and short-term protection of certain industries, the McKinley tariffs are universally considered to be the root cause of the Depression of 1893, also known as the Panic of 1893. You might want to Google it. So I know I'm not going to shock most of you, but you probably shouldn't listen to this guy.